Good morning, my family. It is a beautiful but brisk morning here in New Mexico. Quite a bit colder than I thought New Mexico would be, but I'm not complaining. I know I said that the next video I would be going over these 3 different laughs, vibrations of joy, and even laughing at the suffering you may experience that would cleanse and activate your kidneys, influence the body to have this golden aura, and eventually give us the ability to produce H2O AU and excrete gold in our urine. However, I woke up this morning with a new message, a different message, and something I believe of great importance that we focus on and understand now before continuing to where we're going in this higher, greater potential. Now, a lot of you, I already know, have already gone places that are likely, actually definitely, beyond the scope of where you probably should have already gone. Is that okay? Yes, that is perfectly okay. Once you start getting more active in using your throat chakra to project out into collectives, larger aspects of the consciousness of self, the non-self self, where I become one with the hotel workers, tree behind me, you watching this video, to the third eye, where I receive energies from the collective. So what I'm also going to do in this video is go through a meditation where we can receive a non-self contentment, peace for humans to live at complete peace and contentment with themselves, with their world, with the experience of now, whatever may be happening, no matter what is happening, into the mind, allowing that to flow through the entire Kundalini system, coming back into your ability to receive from much larger, even up to planetary, global aspects of collective consciousness, of your non-self self that you exist within and are part of and have ability to communicate with Akasha through the throat astral realms. In these areas where we may affect people with their own individual problems without even realizing it, bringing in these blocks we may have in our mind, we may have in our body, these eating issues or other issues we have with the body, emotional problems we have with relationships. Then we may bring through these energy centers without even realizing it, connecting it to our entire auric system, recycling it back down to our root chakra, recycling that same karma to bring into our mind, so we begin to manifest those same experiences, those problems, or those good experiences that we're looking for. And I talked in the last video about sense gratification. A lot of people have been jumping the gun, and maybe they're not completely satisfied with what they have right here, right now, in the dense physical world. So they want to go out and experience some sort of collective reality, connect with light beings believed to be of higher consciousness, and they just jump out and say, okay, I'm going to do this astral projection technique, okay, I'm going to do this meditation where I call upon some sort of deity to connect me with Akasha and give me information about the human collective, and I'm going to do this, this, and that, without realizing they're pulling up their own crap about, let's say, you are a coffee drinker. But let's say you can't go to the bathroom in the morning if you don't have that coffee. Or you're at work and you get really tired if you don't have another one of those coffees. Well, that's your mind convincing your body that it needs to rely on an external source to have what is just naturally available and normal for the body to do and have. So you can drink coffee, and that is not a bad experience. It's okay to have a cup of coffee here and there, and that is fine. When you need some sort of sense gratification or need to produce some sort of experience from the drinking of coffee is when it becomes a problem, because that's when you give away this power of your mind to produce an experience in the physical that will create an emotional reaction that will give you a platform to come from a place of truth into working the higher levels of the non-self, self, as we begin to unite with the collective, as we connect with the one. And this can happen in relationships. Your mind is completely individual to you. It has no connection whatsoever to the physical world. That senses, that's the physical body. Someone's going to touch me, hit me, I'm going to jump. That's my body. My mind might say, you want to jump now. But that's the mind pushing the body to do something. The body's really not supposed to tell the mind anything. Mind has no connection. It is completely within you. No external thing, no external influence, person, material, relationship, nothing outside of you has any direct connection to your mind, your second chakra. This is a completely internal aspect of your individual self. 100% individual to you. However, it is connected directly to the third eye. Is telepathy possible? Completely, 100%. I've experienced it at least 50 times. Does that mean because I've heard other people's thoughts as they were thinking them, or at different times possibly from when they were thinking them, but having that perfectly confirmed by these people that we sharing the same mind? No. I still have no control over what they're thinking, nor if we connect telepathically, will you have any control over what I am thinking. This is something that is creating my individual identity, ego self, pulling from a power of the root core, which is pulling from what? This receptive ability of the third eye to generate whatever we wish from the collective. So the minute you say, damn it, I can't shit if I don't have my coffee in the morning, well, you're giving away that power that your mind actually has to produce whatever reality you want to experience. The minute you say, that woman or that man, wow, they do this to me and they make me feel this way and this and that. No, actually, your mind has allowed them and their actions, their feelings, to cause you to shift the blame of your own experience, of the power you have to control your own perception of life, outside of you, letting go of you, and allowing whatever that is, they are, to become you, influence you, and give you that negative experience. Saying, we don't need sense gratification. Does that mean I'm not going to feel if something bad happens or something good happens? Does that mean I'm not going to have emotions, to have thoughts, to be able to still use my abilities to work with collective consciousness energies? No. I just don't need to have some sort of experience related to it. I can be content whether I share this video with you or whether this video blows away to the ethers. Actually, I'm now running on reserve battery power, and this is the third time I've recorded this video. I forgot to delete other videos. Ran out of memory. Lost 2 videos, probably both of them better than this one. Did that bother me? Not so much. The first time it did. And then I was like, wait, wasn't I just talking about this? And I said, okay, I'll do it again. And then the exact same thing happened. Did that bother me? Not at all. I said, you know what, I'll give it one more try. And now on reserve battery power, this last try is going to be shortened. But I hope you get the message. You have the power of you. That is in your mind. That is the ego. That is your individual self. Don't give that power away. Anytime you think, oh, it's cold, cold. Humans were living in Antarctica with animal furs after, the last destruction of great civilization. And they're living in the heat. Too hot, too cold, this and that. External stuff influencing reality. Well, actually, it is pretty cold. Should I take this off? Why not? The meditation